can see straight through my life. Oh, there's something.
Hi you guys, welcome back. I'm Holly, it's my channel. I'm happy to be here today. Hope you're happy too. To be here or that I'm here, either one's fine. I hope you don't mind a little bit of chit chat here and also at another point in the video. There's not much, not even like worth. You could just like hit fast forward a couple times, you'll be past it. So I have decided to go for I tried a 2 video a month method, one being a vlog, whether it's just a 5-minute vlog or maybe it's 20 minutes, whatever I got up to the previous month, and then the other one some sort of beauty, perfume, lifestyle content, actual content type of video. So today's video is a haul, my Sephora sale items and a Temu haul. So I'm going to talk more about the Temu part later. That way anyone who is not interested can end the video after they see my Sephora sales items and we can just jump right in to that. These are my current nails. I had done the same style of nail on my natural nail and it really would look like a pretty like kind of gray pearly oyster, but on the false tips it's like this shimmery blue. I really love it. I love this nail a lot, and yeah, these ones are shorter than these ones. It is what it is. Let's do the Sephora sale stuff. So I'm definitely not a minimalist, but I'm also not trying to like actively reduce my consumption. I'm just trying to conscientiously reduce my consumption. And that means I'm trying not to buy things that I don't need or that I can't find use for right away. So I didn't get a lot. Everything's in this bag. The first thing I got was from The Ordinary. I've talked about this before. I think I mentioned it in a favorites video, actually, maybe a few months ago. If I can figure out which one it is, I'll link it up here, or here, I'm not sure. But it's the Ordinary Hair Care Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. So, packaging. It just comes in a little bottle that looks like all of The Ordinary's bottles, and then it has a dropper style of tube. I'm literally out. I had a bottle that I purchased last year and I spilled a bunch of it and then I used up the rest. So that's what the actual bottle looks like. But this stuff's really nice. I am still not sure if it encourages hair growth or not. I can't really find that information. It just says for hair density. So density could be appearance or it could be actual growth. But what I do like about it is after I put it on, it does feel like my hair looks like there's more volume once it dries, because I use it on clean dry hair, but it is a wet product, so it dampens the roots, and then when it dries it does feel like there's more density to my hair. So whether that is my mind or that's the point of the product or what, I don't know, but I do know that it's not that expensive. I think it's $14 or something like that. It's not that expensive, and I like the way it works, so I will continue to purchase this product, the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. And then the second item I got, the only other item I bought, was the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. I know this has gone viral in the past. I think I'm a little late to the party. I had a travel size, the small 1 ounce bottle, and I still am using that. I haven't even used that up, but this is really good for me when I am going just out. If I'm going out to dinner, going out to lunch, going out with friends, going out with family, and I want my makeup to look nice, not come sweating off, the One Size Until Dawn, this is literally just hairspray for your face, okay? And back in the day, back in the 90s, we were crazy kids. We used to hairspray our faces to make our makeup stay. Not recommended. Hairspray is not for your face, but this is, and it's basically the same thing. So it works great. So I bought the big bottle this time. I did get some samples and point perks, etc. My birthday's in April, so I did get my birthday gift. I picked out the Laneige birthday gift. Hello. The reason is because I love the cream skin product here. I love this. This is the Water Bank moisturizing cream. Yeah, Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. I had this set in a travel size, the Water Bank one, and this is all really good. So if you like these products, this is really good little gift. And then you have the lip mask, the overnight mask here. That is, it's not my favorite lip product because you do have to like put your finger in it, but it feels good on and it works well. So can't have too many overnight lip products. So birthday gift done. Then I got a 100 point perk because this hair, I mean, it doesn't look that bad today because I put a ton of hair oil in a couple nights ago and then like wrapped it up. That's why the wave pattern is so weird. But I've been looking for a leave-in oil product to help add moisture and shine to especially the underside of my hair and the ends. So I got this 100 point perk from Moroccan Oil. It's just the Moroccan Oil treatment in the light, like I think it's the density or the viscosity light. I've never tried Moroccan Oil products, although they've been around for ages and I know that a lot of people swear by them. So I'm gonna give this a go. I don't have any other hair oil that I'm using except for one that's almost gone. So I'm gonna give this a go and maybe we'll see how it turns out. I'm happy to report back if anyone is interested. And then sample wise, this is the Fenty Beauty moisturizing stuff. It's like a balm, moisturizing balm. I didn't ask for this one. I don't use skin moisturizer that often, but I've heard that it's really good, so I'll definitely try it. And then this one I did ask for. And this is the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And it doesn't say what it does or what it's for on the little product packaging at all. So I'm gonna have to look it up to find out how to use it. But when I was looking at the samples, I must have thought that that was something that would work for me. So there it is. And there is my Sephora sale haul. Voila. I don't know. It's probably the least exciting haul anyone's ever posted ever, which is why I decided to combine it with the Temu haul. But I also know that there are quite a few people who don't like shopping from sites like Temu or Shein. And if that is you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for checking out my Sephora sale haul. I hope to see you in my vlogs. And otherwise, take care. Bye-bye. I love you. Have a great night. Now, the rest of you who are still here, you came to check out the Temu part of the haul. So let's talk a little bit. Once again, skip past it if you don't want to hear me chitter chatter, but I am now a Temu influencer affiliate. So I make a commission on any sales through my Temu links, any app download through my Temu link, and any app re-download through my Temu link. If you want to help me out at all, using these links to purchase anything that interests you from the videos, or even just downloading the app is a ginormous help for me because I get kickback on all of that. If you have downloaded the app in the past, deleted it, you can still re-download it using my link and I will get credit for that. I get credit for any items you shop through the link or any specific items that you purchase using the links down below. With that out of the way, I'm just going to go ahead and clarify that everything I show you that's available on Temu's website will be linked with an affiliate link that gives me a kickback when you purchase, if you purchase or decide to download Temu to look at or anything like that. So Now that said, these are my most recent pickups from Temu, and none of these were gifted or given to me. I purchased everything here. I purchased everything with money that's my own. But if you want to purchase anything using my link, helps me out because I get a percentage. I want to be very clear and upfront that I am doing this with that intention of stimulating your idea of maybe wanting to buy something. Okay, you know what? It is what it is. Voila. There's a variety of things in here. Some of it is probably not going to be applicable to just about everyone. Others, maybe a lot of people might find interesting. We shall see. So, first thing first, just grabbed it, pulled it out. So I have some false nail tips. These are for glue on or for press on or for gel tips. I'm not really thrilled about this packaging because it's not really in that great of condition, but the tips themselves, I haven't even opened these. I haven't opened anything really. A couple of things, yes. This bag smells like lavender because of one of the products. Oh, it smells so good. Let's open these. These feel, they're pretty, you can't really see. Like, they're pretty flexible. They're definitely flexible, bendable. They're already pre-etched and they're short, which I like. There's also some big ones that I appreciate too, because these are from China. They tend to be a little bit smaller. Next, I also have another nail product here. This is a chrome powder. The product that I used on these nails that gives it that opalescent glow is from Temu, and I like it a lot. I have a bunch of colors. It came in a set, but it's not like a chrome, metallic chrome. This is all taped up. Anyway, I'm excited to see how chromy this actually looks and how well it applies, because some things apply pretty bad, like they're really patchy, they're not great, but other things I've purchased from Temu apply very well, and I'm very happy with them. This is the thing that smells like lavender. These are lavender magnesium sleep patches. I'm not gonna try to open, maybe I got a little carried away. I actually want to try these real bad and see how they work, because anything that is helping sleep for me is a bonus. And I've been taking magnesium, so it's helped a lot. Okay, so they look like that. Cute. And then they peel off back like that, and I'm sure that, oh my gosh, the lavender scent is very strong. It smells great. Yeah. It's just a flexible kind of fabric. So I will definitely put that to the test, see if they work. I've tried some other like body care type of items from Temu. I've tried other sleep patches that didn't work out that well. They weren't that great. They just weren't that great. But I have tried some products that work fantastic. So we shall see. It's hard to know until you try. I don't necessarily recommend, I'm gonna put this disclaimer here right now. Any type of health and wellness item, anything that goes on the skin or potentially ingestible, everyone is sensitive to different things and have different levels of tolerance, whether it's topical or something that you ingest. Because I'm not trained in any type of medical or health wellness information, I don't know enough about the ingredients, etc., to recommend anything like that to you. So with that being said, if you are interested in the health and wellness items, it is, of course, buy at your own risk. Okay? Okay. These I already opened and I am very happy. This is another nail item. Most of the stuff I purchase from Temu these days is either kitchen gadgets or nail gadgets. This is a set of liner brushes. So they all look like this. and then you pull them off and you have the tip, and they're all different lengths. So let's see if they're, they all have the same packaging, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to put a sticker or something on them so I know which ones are which. But I really like that they have the caps, because the brushes I have right now, I bought a set of brushes off of Amazon, and they're totally fine. I use them all the time, but they don't have any cap, and so often the bristles will dry and they'll be like doing that weird thing that like bristles do when they dry funky. So this one, set of 6, they're all thin liner brushes like I showed you, but they're in different lengths. So yeah, I'll have to mark it to make sure I know which ones are which, but I'm definitely excited to try that because my hands shake. So doing any type of line detailing, especially like French tips on my nails, is a little bit difficult. Next is a jewelry item. I do like to purchase jewelry from Temu, and I will tell you the best way to do so if you want to try purchasing jewelry on Temu for yourself. First of all, both of these rings are from Temu, so if I find them, I'll link those. This is a snake, what is it called? What do they call it? I'm not sure what they call it, but it's like a snake type of rope chain for a necklace. The way to do jewelry shopping on Temu is to look for, okay, I just broke that, is to look for items that are either 0.925 sterling silver or sterling silver plated or stainless steel. For my experience, stainless steel is not going to make your skin green or cause any irritation, whereas even like brass plated with 0.925 sterling silver can sometimes cause discoloration and irritation on the skin. It just depends on how sensitive you are. But if you are interested in jewelry that is stainless steel or sterling silver solid, the way to do so is in the app, in the actual listing for the item, scroll down, and there will be a section that says information, product information, and it will have material listing. Now, Chinese companies are very strict about the disclosure of the materials that are used in any product. So it has the lobster clasp, which is pretty easy for me to use even with these long nails, as I can't get it back together. So if you go and if you see that it is made from solid 0.925 sterling or stainless steel, it's going to be that, it's going to be made from that. It's not going to say that it's sterling or stainless steel and then turn out to be copper or nickel or plated nickel or anything like that. You will see that there are things that are plated nickel and they are disclosed appropriately. This one is meant to be solid 0.925 sterling, so it was a little bit pricier than some other items in the jewelry sections on Temu, but I have a necklace that I need a chain for, so I thought I'd give it a go because I really liked the simplicity and the way it looked. Now, if you want to get gold or gold colored jewelry, you're going to end up with plated or just gold coloring. But if you're going for silver color, you can get stainless steel, especially, for very inexpensive. There's also a trick to buying clothes on Temu. So if I do a Temu clothing haul, I will talk about that as well. I told my husband, and he tried it with a Shein item for men, and it worked pretty good. Like, the item itself didn't work out, but the sizing was fine. So these are actually earrings, and the hoop goes through your ear, and then the little ball goes on the end. So it's not a closed hoop, it's an open hoop. These are stainless with sterling, I think, over, which is why they look like that super white color. Stainless without anything over has more of a gray tone like this ring. Again, but they don't change my finger, like they don't change my skin, they don't irritate my ears. These ones I can't put on right now because of the ball closures, so I have them left in the package, but I think they're super cute. And when you see pictures of them on the model, they're so cute. And they were pretty inexpensive for during their sale, so just rack that up. So let's talk about Temu and returns. If you're not familiar with the site or purchasing from the site, Temu makes making returns so easy. Most items you can return for, well, all items you can return for free. You get like 1 free return per order. If you need to send back any like clothing item, anything that didn't work or that arrived damaged or it wasn't what you expected, etc., etc., etc. This was such an item for me. I had bought some straw cleaners, like the little cleaners, and they were marked as being extra long. And I was like, cool, because I keep losing them. I have a bunch of this reusable straws and I keep losing the little cleaners to clean them. This is not extra long. I know you can't tell because it's so thin, but if you see the distance between my hands, that's literally how long this straw is. This is a straw, a cup that I use a straw. This straw is one that I use a cleaner with because it is reusable. It's part of the set. And as you can see, there's this, I could put this in here right now and it would not even reach the liquid in there. So I returned these to Temu. Returned them, but I still have them because a lot of items are refunded either in the original form of payment or as Temu credit without requiring you to actually send the item back. It could be a blessing or a curse. For me, it's kind of a curse sometimes because what am I gonna do with something that I don't need, that doesn't work for me? This, I will probably try to get some use from these. Just go in one end and then go in, you know, but returns and exchanges on Temu are incredibly simple, and all you have to do is, you know, you select the item that you want to return, you select the reasons, you provide the proof of the reason, and then they offer you the credit. Or they offer you the free return option, which is just them sending you a barcode that you can use at like the UPS store. You just scan the barcode and they will print the label, stick it on the bag, use the same bag, use the same shipping bag. So easy, super easy. Anyway, these were something that I ordered. This is not what I expected, so I did do a return on this. I also will check for price adjustments on items, usually a week or so after I get them, sometimes directly after I receive them. I'll check for price adjustments because they will also refund you within 30 days if the items are a lower price. So you have some safety nets for ordering. This item, I'm gonna put a picture from the listing up here because I don't want to get demonetized or anything. So it's gonna be blurred out. This is a sexual gratification toy object. It does require batteries, which I don't have, so I can't put them in, but this was on sale during their recent Temu days or whatever sale. I thought it was a pickle. I saw it, I had forgotten that I ordered. I was like, what is this pickle? But I have a couple of other intimate toys that I've purchased on Temu and they've both been great. Great. So I'm assuming this will be as well. I've never used something like this before, so I don't know what to expect. But I usually purchase intimate toys like this from Adam and Eve. and it's so much more expensive. It's literally, it's practically the same thing. Even on Amazon, I can't deal with that. Even on Amazon, you're buying the exact same product, but at the markup of like 2 or 3 times. So that's a no from me. Continuing on, I've got some false eyelashes. I don't wear falsies that often because I have to wear waterproof mascara, and so since my eyes water and I sweat, I usually lose false eyelashes pretty quick. They fall off. But I really like this sort of Doyen style of lashes that are really piecey, and I wouldn't say that they're natural looking, but they're just like really piecey and kind of coquettish. This is a little bit longer. I have another package that I've almost used up because these are not reusable. If you try to wash them, they fall apart, but you can reuse them without washing them. Just depends on like how much glue and gunk is stuck to them. The ones that I have from the last time that I've ordered these lashes are almost gone because I've used, there was 5 pairs, I've used 3, I think, so I have 2 left. They're similar to this, except for the longer pieces are just not quite as thick. They're just a little bit shorter and lighter, a little bit more natural. So that was what I was looking to repurchase, was that kind of natural look. But these were so inexpensive during the sale, and they were quite similar to what I wanted, that I decided to go for them anyway. So this set of lashes, I think, was less than $1 in the sale. So I decided to go for them anyway. And when I got them and I looked at them, they're a little bit longer than I expected, but they are not longer than some similar pairs that I have from other brands. So I'll definitely put these to good use. Now, more nail stuff. We're back to more nails stuff. This is a French manicure item. I told you before, my hand shakes really bad, and I have a lot of problems applying like French manicure polish. This particular bottle is white, is just a white gel polish. It does need to be cured with a UV lamp or a LED UV lamp, but it has a more thin, I'm trying not to squint at you, a more thin consistency in the tip as opposed to the regular white gel polish, which is just a regular polish tip. So to make sure that I'm not using up all my white polish on French tips, because I had to keep redoing it, I got this to hopefully make it a little bit easier on myself. And then also having the thin liner brushes that are long and flexible will also make it easier. More nail things. So I picked up another set of these transparent sticky notes. These are great. The idea of this I got from a Korean nail YouTube channel. And it's just a transparent sticky note, post-it note, but you just peel one off, and it becomes a little palette, because it's plastic. So it becomes a little palette for your gel polishes. This is the second one I've purchased from Temu. I know that the nail artist that I was watching got hers at Daiso. So I'm assuming this is the sort of thing you can buy just about everywhere, but it's quite inexpensive. So I just pick them up when I see them on sale for a good price. So these are charms, but they're just little charms. There's some pearls, there's some roses. I'm not sure what the roses are made of. It looks like maybe they're made of a metallic material. There is also some stones. The stones are all upside down, so that's why they don't look shiny, but they are etched. And this was also very inexpensive, and I thought it would be super cute to do like a themed, like rose and pearl nail look. But so that's another thing. And I get decorations for my nails all the time on Temu because they're quite affordable and I can try all different styles. I've mentioned in the past, and so I'll try to put a link up here of the stickers, the nail stickers. The ones on Temu aren't gel, so they don't cure under a gel lamp, but they do stick very well. And those are also a great option for nail art if you don't want to fiddle with all these other things. I'll link some of my favorites of those as well. So another thing, another health and wellness item that I have tried in the past from Temu and worked really well were stick-on menstrual patches. You can buy stick-on menstrual cramp relief, I should add. They're not pads. You can buy these type of products from the store. They're in the tampon aisle, whatever, yada yada, voila. The ones on Temu are a little weird looking, but they still do have that like effect, that heating effect. This is not one that I tried before, but this was one that I saw in the sale. So because it's similar to the one I've tried before, I decided to give it a go because this is actually great. These were actually great when I was having neck muscle pain. Like I'd stick it on my neck and it was very directional, targeted heat. And also the size of these make them quite useful for actual menstrual cramps because they can go easily underneath your panties on your back, or stick it to your panties on the front or back. If you are not tolerant to put it directly on your skin, I do think that the instructions do recommend you put it onto your clothes. You don't attach it directly to your skin. So please don't do that. But I'm like, I can take the heat, so I put them directly on my skin. Yeah, you put them on the inside of your panties. So I'm gonna try those. I did get another phone accessory item because I love accessorizing my phone. And the reason is, I can't show you. I have a case on right now that I'm gonna have to take off because the case itself is starting to fall apart. And I have been using it and it has protected my phone, but the case itself is not well made. So I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna put my case back on. But when I do that, I wanna make sure that I'm covering the lenses for the camera, the back camera, forward camera, I'm not sure, the camera. So I've got, these are 3 because I have the 15 Pro, and these will just go on to the little lenses. They have a little, I'm not sure if you can tell, but they have a little kind of indentation, and they're sparkly. They're a sparkly silver. They'll match my case really well. So I picked those up, and I am telling you, these were so inexpensive. So inexpensive. And they just, for me, it just gives me the peace of mind that if there is some damage to my lens, it's not actually the lens itself. I'm not gonna have to go to the Apple store and pay a lot of money to fix the lens. I can just get new covers. And then the last item is not the last item. That is the last item, yeah. The last item is a lamp. So here's the outside. This box though is so tiny. It's like, I pulled it out and I was like, I ordered a lamp. How the heck is this a lamp? What I had thought I was going to do was replace the ring light, which is right here, with a table side lamp, and put the ring light into the closet where I do my nails and my makeup for an additional light source. Even though I can't film in there anymore because of how cluttered it is, I thought I'd get an additional light source so I could see better when I was doing my nails, whatnot. However, because of the size of this, I think I'm actually going to put this into the closet and just keep the ring light, because this is such a convenient little size. So this is all of this is an LED light. The button is here on the base. It does have a USB cord, so you can plug it in. You don't need a battery. Yeah, this will go really well in the closet area because I don't have a ton of space on my desk anymore. You can also set your phone up on it. There's little little stands here on the foot to keep it from sliding off. You can prop your phone up on it. So affordable. Not what I was expecting, but still incredibly useful. So I will link that too. If anyone needs a little lamp for somewhere, you've got, your cord, everything. You don't have to worry about batteries, all that good stuff. That is the end of my haul video. Once again, I'm gonna link everything I can find to show you from this haul with an affiliate link in the description box below. I have a storefront on Temu already where I've listed some of my favorite items. I'll link that below. And I'll also have the link that you can download Temu or re-download Temu and sign up for a account, which gives me credit for referral. That'll be down below as well. Once again, please remember that you do not have to use these links to shop anything. If you like something you see, all you have to do is go to Temu, whether it's on your phone or on your computer, and search it. Just be like desktop lamp, desktop clicky lamp, I don't know, whatever. Search it, you'll find it, or something very similar. So you don't have to use you don't have to use the links. But if you would like to help me out and you are interested in any of these products, I would appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Without, this video is so long anyway. You still mean the world to me because I love you and I am so glad you're here with me, and I'm so glad that you stayed till the end. Thank you so much. Please have a wonderful, blessed day. It is Easter weekend when I'm filming this, so if you celebrate Easter, I wish you the best. I will see you in the next video.